Humanity stands at a crossroads for the final time, a sacred threshold where the old self dissolves and the true light awakens within your heart. The time to decide is now. What type of a world do you wish to be a part of? You are at a pause between a fading reality and a new one that is being birthed at this time. This is your invitation to align with divine truth, love, and higher purpose as you choose the path of ascension into the fifth dimension, returning to your divine nature. I come to be with you at this time, to help you remember. It is always about remembering. Remembering who you are, how far indeed you have come, what you are here for in terms of the many purposes that you have, the changing purposes as you make various decisions and choices in your life, and of course the blueprint that you came in with and whether or not you have been following that blueprint. But as you find yourself here now in these moments, listening to my words, indeed, you have followed your blueprint. For it has brought you to this point, and there are many, many who are helping you through this. As was said earlier in your discussion, you are not alone. You have never been alone. It is the way in the realm of unconditional love, unity consciousness, and co-creation with Source. It is time to release fear, ego, and illusion. You are being asked, will you rise into the vibration of soul remembrance, or linger in the realms of fragmentation? That is the fourth dimension. The choice is always yours to make. The fourth dimension, although lighter than the third, still holds a great deal of duality. A domain shaped and operated increasingly by artificial intelligence and its inventors. A phantom matrix reality with some fluidity, yet the inhabitants function at a minimal level of consciousness. It is a reality that will dissolve after a short while, as all creations that lack spiritual light inevitably move toward decay and obsolescence. And that is true from the time you set forth on this journey from that great conclave and the clarion call. You have never ever been alone. Yes, there were times, many lifetimes that you had where those that were there with you were not fully known by you at that time. You did not know that they were there, but they were there nonetheless. You call them guardian angels. That's what you used to call them now. You know them as your guides, those of your counsel that are here continuing to assist you through this process, through this ascension process, and you are all moving through this ascension process. No matter where you find yourself at any moment, you are going through it. You are moving closer and closer to that finish line. Now, the finish line is different for each and every one of you. Some will pass through it faster than others, but that is okay, for it is what it is for each and every one of you. And of course, for the collective consciousness as well. The awakening process is happening and will continue to happen. And it is growing by leaps and bounds, where more and more people are indeed awakening and are beginning to ask those questions that you asked quite some time ago. Who am I? What is this about? Why am I here? What's coming next? Etc. So know as you continue to move forward in this ascension timeline, and I use that terminology purposely for you are in the ascension timeline right now. Is everybody on that timeline? Can anybody be on that timeline? Yes, the structures of the current third dimension will not be preserved, none of them. There is no sense in false hope and fearing the collapse of the system. It has served its purpose of deceit and temporary enslavement. This is your moment to advance by leaps and bounds, spiritually and technologically, with love guiding every aspect of life in the newly emerging reality, as you prepare to join your galactic family in your rightful place among the stars. It is open to anyone who is ready to accept the light in their life. And when I speak of the light, I am speaking of the Christ consciousness. The Christ consciousness that I, as Yeshua, was able to take upon myself, and many others have done it as well. And all of you are in the process of taking on or assuming that Christ consciousness within you as well. The light, the love, the oneness, it is all a part of you if you allow it to come into you. And at any given point in this lifetime, you will find yourself with that potential of having that Christ consciousness come into you more fully, because right there, you just need to take it within yourself, just as I did as Yeshua. We very much enjoy your humor. The reasoning behind this was to give your head rest for one more day after your fall. I had concussion for a week, so thanks for your consideration. Although I felt yesterday I was good to go, obviously not. We feel it is fine now to do so. You would be surprised at the intricacies involved in brain patterns, etc., when we communicate with you in this way, and more so when we speak through your voice box, although this is not the case this day. Is there any way you can explain more on that? Both with you and White Cloud? All I do is take a few deep breaths, and it seems you guys do the rest. What actually does it involve? The word neurons is coming into my head, and I'm thinking, oh no, is this going to be too complicated for my unscientific head to sort out? For we have not welcomed each one, as yet. Welcome. We can speak a little on this if you would like. Yes, please, thank you. We, you, all are consciousness. From it and of it. This is a one consciousness. This is what we speak about when we say we are all one. We are of the same divine source. However, at this time, we are communicating with you, the you that is in human form. Yet remember too, the full you. The entire you is within the consciousness you know and consider to be everything out there, in there, wherever you think it to be.